She Dies Tomorrow review. Playing out like both a fractured fever dream and sharp satire about the catastrophic times which we all find ourselves navigating, She Dies Tomorrow is a film which gets under your skin in its opening moments and stays there until long after the final reel. This is fearless filmmaking from writer and director seimetz, who, in returning to the apocalyptic yet intimate territory explored in her 2012 debut Sun Don't Shine, again demonstrates that not only does she possess a unique narrative vision, but that she can execute it in truly original style. Her protagonist, also called Amy, a haunting Caitlin Scheel, is a recovering alcoholic who seems unmoored from her own life. As she tells her friend Jane Adams, brilliant, Amy is utterly convinced she will die the following day, a suggestion that Jane shrugs off as a relapse until she herself becomes consumed by the same fear. As time progresses, it becomes clear that this is paranoia as disease. Anyone they meet, whether family, friends or strangers, becomes overwhelmed by the unshakable belief that they will meet their end within 24 hours. Seimetz's tight screenplay is unconcerned with the details of this bizarre phenomenon, mass delusion or group premonition. It's never explained, but rather the psychological toll that such knowledge brings. We see Amy wandering through her half-empty home, the city streets, plagued by flashbacks to a failed relationship which serve as clues to the fate that has befallen her, and a portrait of a woman desperately trying to come to terms with her past, as well as her limited future. "I'm okay" is her mournful refrain. Elsewhere, scientist Jane, whose swirling microscope slides of blood are emblematic of the film's visceral beauty, looks for answers and emotional connection, first with her brother Chris Messina, and then, hilariously and tragically, with an ER Dr. Josh Lucas, who is at first bemused and then overcome with grief at his own impending demise. As each character stares into the void that now yawns in front of them, unable to look away, the film takes on a new face. Reality fades away, as strobes of red and green fill the screen, pulsing music by Mondo Boys intensifies, and everything moves in super slow motion. It's eerie and hypnotic, until, suddenly, a jolting cut plunges us back into the mundane. Car horns blast, airplanes roar, life moves on. Immersive work forces the audience into Amy's headspace, making us confront our own mortality, and in stark contrast to most survival horrors, except that we cannot fight against or outrun it. And while the film was made before the global pandemic took hold, its exploration of infection and death, and depression and isolation, certainly hits a devastatingly raw nerve. Unnerving and compelling in equal measure, seimetz's film is an exploration of how fear and paranoia can spread like a disease, and how the acceptance of one's mortality remains the most terrifying thing of all. Okay, if you liked this video, don't forget to click like and comment down below. See you in the next video.